Hello, 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 hello. And my camera is weird. Either that or I'm touching something. This should be home, but it's very weird. Let's have a look. Do I have... I don't have that. Just do that. We do this. We select this. We'll add existing. We'll do the 4K. There we go. And I know that my chair has been acting up a little bit, but something like that, that'll be fine. So press and hold this button and wait for the blink. If I can see it, I get a decent amount of sunlight in my eyes. There we go. So that should be sorted. So let's go back to this. Perfect. Why do I have a ton of coal? Oh yeah, I've been busy. Let me see, let me organize my stuff a little bit. I've been doing Botania stuff, the boring kind of Botania. So we are not gonna do that today, but we're gonna launch these so these guys here can fill up a little bit. Doesn't show because what's it called? Shaders. That's why. Press Y. We'll just put these away. We'll keep this in my inventory for now. And cool. How's everybody doing this fine day? Good, I hope. Let me get some things here running. There is that. And I just saw a thing for a movie I would love to watch. So, fuck, is it concept traces and fake AI shits? Probably is, yeah. Fuck. Well, I have to investigate, but never mind. It looks like it might be some fake AI shit. Scarlett Johansson, a few years back, did a movie called Lucy with Morgan Freeman. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend if you like some good action stuff. It's basically the Matrix reversed. So we already have a view and a like. Thanks, my dude. That's glorious. That was quick. Wasn't even me. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, I said questing and I said a bunch of stuff. Even more people in here. Good, 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 good. Let me organize my screens a little bit so I can see my chat. Reload. Get that in here so we can see the statistics. So what have I been doing since last stream? I've been doing Botania. Did I stuff everything in here? No, I did not. I stuffed everything in here. Bunch of runes. Done. I did a little something up here. I increased these and built the last 4. So they should be huge. We have some pulverizers set up. We have a sag mill set up. And these are of course connected. So this one's going to make powdered ender pearl. And our sag mills for now is just doing ancient dust, which is basically pulverizing dragon heads. These little bad boys, they gotta go. We gotta move these somewhere. And this one is quarter? Yeah, quarter. That's why we need to get into Draconic so we can do that stuff. And we have a bunch of prediction of that stuff. These prediction matrices is running low. Let's say, can I make 300, 1,000 of these? Easy, let's do that. How are you for clay? We are good. But since we are here, let's make 200,000 more, because that's cheap also. How are you for sand in the system? We're good. Gravel, 50k, let's do 150, 1, 2, 3 more. Let's just get some stuff going. And I also think induction we have 4, 8, 12, 13. Can I do 130? No, that's a bit too much. Let's do 80. So that can do its thing. And I forgot to check. We are inputting 4.2 and outputting 1.6 mil. So we are glorious. What else have I done? I did a think about this stuff. And I didn't get anywhere. I added these just for funsies. And a wall, retaining wall up here. We gotta clean this mess up. And I started to look into this little thing that basically goes nowhere, and we have this thing that also basically goes nowhere except a bit down and inwards, a long way down, and basically stops here. We might do some hallways or something into, like, call it a Dwarven Castle Kingdom kind of dealio. What I did do was fix these walls so they have been broken up and brought down, and I've added doors to the underside of these bad boys. I really should have some torches in here. I don't think we need. I think we have a mega torch somewhere very close. Yeah, right here. And the same thing here, just so we can access these guys. And they are constantly running, so we're getting the deuterium in here. The tritium should go in here eventually, ever so slowly. That means that this here is full. Cool. And this is making DT fuel ever so slowly. We are at a fifth of the way. So yeah, so that's gonna be for our when we get to that point, this bad boy, the super mega awesome thingy. We're not gonna get to that today, I reckon. Today we'll get some draconic stuff going, because we need some things. We'll do that over here in the wireless way, so we can keep an eye on these flowers so I can refill coal. Anyways, Draconic should be a thing here. Let's start. Finding the Chaos Island, all that is stuff we need to prepare. We know all about that. So we need to destroy the Guardian Crystals. See, without a draconic weapon. Yeah, so we need a bow eventually. I think that's what we did the last time. We just broke the fences and we shot it with the bow. That's cool, and then we kill the dude, and then we get the shards. What we want is this here bad boy. Now let's do a little zoomy. But yeah, so we'll need to set up the draconium core. So that'll be this thing. We're already at 48,000 draconium ingots, so that is cool. And these are used in some recipes. Quite a few actually. We'll get to those. Now we're gonna need this thing. You don't need that. Do I? No. What's this? Potion of resistance. Yeah, sure. We don't need a recipe for these. We'll just craft them as we go. Keep your cool, Calisto. So stack that in there. So craft for me 200 of these. We're gonna need a crap ton. Recipe. Okay, so that's for one. And that is for one ingot. Okay, so let's maybe do... this many. And while I'm thinking about it, we have 4.1 million essence of that stuff. Now, where did I put my machine? Oh, more people in chat. Welcome, welcome. That makes for me insanium. And how much insanium do I have? 2004. That's hardly enough. How are your seeds in here? We're good. Alright, let's just finish this and let's find the machine and get the insanium started again. Sounds like a decent... Did I just place down a torch? No, I did not. And 4. We're gonna need some extra. At one point suddenly we need a crap ton. So yeah, that goes here. Let's put these around here. Somewhere down the line also all these got clogged, so I had to clean that up. I think I did that yesterday. Okay, that's the wrong way. Anyways, let's go across here. I think maybe we stuck that insanium machine in our factory business, which is starting to look pretty cool, so we need to do some more work on that. Did we not put that thing here, a crafter thing? Yes, we did. Cool. And you are that, so let's say always active, so you can get back to creating the insanium. Cool. So this is gonna be very cool. We have this thing running, creating 2.8 million. That's very cool. That's just a marker, so all this stuff within these blocks here is loaded, including these. Full. DT fuel, almost full. While we are doing the rounds, let's have a quick look over here. And clear out some antimatter pellets. We have that also now. We need to incorporate that thing there also into our build. Same border here. This is loaded. This is noisy as shit. We can take 36 out of here. Let's just do that so we have some extra space. These are empties. We are strictly making polonium. Cool. Let's also check our buckets. Should be mostly empty down here. Yes. Okay, so all are empty. Okay, so we are keeping up with the distribution of the spent nuclear waste, which is good. Let's do our home starter base. Okay, cool. So we have these, then we need the fusion crafting core. That's this one. We can just make these, we only need the one. Then we need the basic tiers. Only 2 pages of this stuff, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. There we have it. So of this stuff we want, let's do 16, that should be a good number. And we're gonna have to get some tools going again. And for now we'll just do stuff here. So we need a hopper. Let's just do a regular chest. Put that here. Let's stick that there. One, two, three. So there is that, and there is this. So we'll do this is all temporary. I'll call it 1.5 mil. That should be decent. I'm going to add 8 of these and press U on this, and the next level is gonna be this. So we're gonna quickly screenshot that so I can remember the recipe, because I'm very bad at remembering these in my head. So that's a Wyvern core. So how did we make a Wyvern core? Okay, so that's a recipe we're gonna need. Glorious. And we'll move this one down. What else is needed? Wyvern capacitor. That needs to be like this. Okay. Okay, so there's some cores. There's some more cores. Probably some more cores and stuff. Basic energy relay crystal. Okay, so that is this. Okay, that requires a energy controller. That means we're going to want a recipe for that. And then we're going to want a recipe for this. An IO crystal is just that. And basic wireless is going to be this. That's going to require a recipe for that. There's a lot of recipes. So let's have a look-see. Cool. So we have 16. So we're gonna need 16 of these eventually. And that's gonna mean 32 of these bad boys. It's gonna mean 16 of those. And it's gonna mean 1 stack of these. And we do just another hopper. Don't think we need that for this. I think we can just do this. Put it all in here and getting started. And I think I can just stick a lever on this, can't I? Maybe not. We'll see. Let's try that. See how that works. At least it's stereo. So then we can do this to turn it off. Cool, 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 cool. Glorious. Wyvern tier. Cool. Let's grab this. So then we can make all of these. And we can get to these. The Awakened Draconium. That's a recipe. That's also something we want from the Wyvern tier. Cool. Sleepy time. I'm a bit tired today. For stopping it. There it goes. Okay, that's done. So let's grab these bad boys. This is a waste, basically, but I'm doing it anyway. Cool. So now we can fit 22 trillion in here. Cool. Charging. Perfect. Perfect. Right, well that does its thing. Draconium chest. Boring as shit, but we'll get it. So the bow requires a regular bow. The sword requires a diamond sword. And we're gonna need some extra stuff here for this, for the staff. The staff is made with pickaxe, shovel, and sword. No axe? Pickaxe, shovel, sword. That means we're gonna need 2 diamond swords. We're gonna need 2 diamond shovels, 2 diamond pickaxes. We're gonna need a regular bow, probably gonna need a diamond axe and a hoe. Cool. Does that look correct? Bow, sword, pickaxe, axe, shovel. We need double for this, that. And the chest plate is diamond chest plate, of course. Cool. Cool. Perfect timing. This is kind of cool though. Probably needed 2. No? Relay. Okay. Basic energy relay crystal. That was what I needed. And then we said a chest. So that requires a chest. We have that. What am I doing? Let's put that away. I can probably put that away, and we'll just bring this one up. So regular chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 furnaces. And we're gonna need 2 of these. And 1 of these, and 2 of these. Yes. Very good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Okay. Couple left. That's okay. Okay, so while these run, let's put that away. Let's step back a little bit and just press K. And we'll go into something, for instance, as this stuff. What are we missing here? Augment blasting and smoking. Cool. Generator. Cool, and fuel efficiency. That'll be this bad boy. And then we have transmitter and receiver. Let's see, get rid of that. So that's gonna be this thing and that thing. That was wrong. Is that not correct? No, what the heck did I click? Something wrong, obviously. Squeeze me. So we'll add 2. Really? Crackle? Yes. Okay, so these are done. Configurations. It's this bad boy. It's very cool. let's just see. So we need a copper furnace. We need a silver. Is this a silver? Guess we can do that from copper. That's good. We have the gold, we have this. Okay, so we need the crystal one also. Okay, cool. So then we have the stuff for that. All wrapped up. Good. Okay, so okay, so no, this and that and that. We'll continue downwards because it's a trend, downwards trend, something. That works. That can stay there, so this will stay here, and this will stay down there. Cool. And then pattern, let's just fill that one up. We'll change this to glass, because we have regular glass. So we're gonna require white stained glass, light gray. Gray. Black. It's gonna be brown. Brown, red. That's gonna be Agent Orange, followed by yellow, followed by the lime. That's all we have room for in one go. So we'll just come down pretty far and we'll just fill the empty spots in for 2 rows. We don't really care if it's in the same thing. Only time we're basically gonna request multiple glasses is when making the rainbow gem. So the last one we had there was lime, so then we're gonna go to green, cyan, then we have light blue, followed by blue, with the purple, and the magenta, and the pink. This one. So then we have every type of glass in our thing, which is glorious. So then we can make iron 4. So give me one of these, should be fine. Boop. Give me one of these, should give me 8. So making a rainbow generator should be fine. Will generate 50,000 RF per tick if all other furnaces is generating power. We're probably never gonna go that route. So TNT next to the rainbow furnace. So we have some extra of these. So 1. Can I have 7 more, please? Yes, I don't have a recipe for that. Put that one more down. So we have 1. So I want 7 more. It's gonna take a minute. No? Is that not what it said? You blew up the rainbow furnace. Just lit TNT right next to it. Are you mad? Yes. Okay, maybe it's because we are in a protected area. Let's fly to the top here. We'll do our sleepy. And we'll do, let's find a flattish area. That looks like a prime location. There we go. Cool. And we're gonna keep these, of course. Let's just put that away. Put that away. We're gonna have to refill some coal real quickly. I should really automate this, but I'm too lazy right now. Okay, so we got that thing. All that is done. All this is done. We don't have all the generators. That can wait. Okay, so let's do Ender Dragon predictions. Okay, cool. So let's see, we can remove the chest, we can remove those things, we did that. So what we then want is at Drac. So let's say we do want, let's say we want 16 of these. That means we're gonna need this many. And that many. Along with this many. I think. So we'll put these up there. Is that correct? Yes, it is correct. Cool, and then we can, while we wait for this stuff, we can go back to here and we'll do at ion gen. Is the furnace also generated? No. It's not called ion generators. What is it called? Generator galore. Okay. So then wants a culinary generator. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that. Okay, that is very boring. A copper generator will be like that. Okay, so we need here. So that is a copper generator. And that is used to make the iron generator. Which is used to make the gold. Which is then used to make the culinary generator. We have cake, which is also used to make the diamond generator. And let's see, the culinary generator is used for the honey generator. Honey block is made like this. The honey generator is not used for anything. The culinary is also used for the potion generator. Okay, so let's go here. So let's see. Of all these things, we might want to have this, and we might want to have that. The rest of these we'll just put up here in the top, because we're not gonna keep these recipes, that's for sure. Diamond is used to make this one and this one. The emerald is not used for anything. The obsidian generator is used for that, is used for this, and it's used for that. I saw that I had one of these, but we're gonna make the recipe for it anyway. Okay, so then we have this. We can go here, we can grab 16 of these. Let's make that into ingots. And do we need nuggets for anything? Yes. Okay, so nugget me. I also made this. I broke this up and gave it a gold top. Added some towers on the side. Other than that, it's the same. Stick. Did I have? Stick it here. And then we're gonna need one of these and 3 of those. Like fast. Cool. And then the recipe for this is made like that. We're gonna need a decent amount of this also. Let's say we do... Am I really? This many, and that was done with Insanium. Cool. Times 4. Glorious. To the base. So that can create itself. So we can go back to here. So we need the culinary, honey and pink. So culinary, we're gonna make 2. Honey and pink. Cool. And then we're gonna need 1 obsidian and 1 netherite. Okay, we didn't get to the netherite just yet. Okay. So there is that, and then we're gonna need the, let's put this up. We're gonna need, wait, okay, so that requires a bunch of books. Draconic seeds, my dudes. Oh, wait. We do, of course, need cruxes. Almost forgot. So we have 2 there. It's going to be these 2. Yes. The second one, which is this one. And the last one is 1, 2, and the third. So 1, 2, and the third, and then we're gonna have the one in the middle. Okay, cool. We should have So we should be back in business. I had to upgrade all of these because we were so backlogged, but we're looking fine, so we're slowly generating some draconium. So let's go back to here so we can collect all of this, I suppose. Yes, we can. Dumpy. Cool. So then we're gonna need the ender gen. And there's gonna be a haliosis. And same thing here, we'll probably want to keep that. This one, not as much. And we're gonna need a quick recipe for the nether star generator. And we have the magmatic. Did I not make that? No, I did not. Nice. Okay, so the generators were crafted. We'll just keep. When we come back to here, we're gonna just grab these out. Done. Okay. One thing, finitus. Press the K. Give me Draconic again. There we go. All right. So we are crafting some, or we are growing some of the stuff. So the Wyvern capacitor, let's see if we can get rid of that. I'm gonna want that because the use for that is up to the next tier, which is up to the next tier. Okay, cool. So we want that. Do we want a few? Maybe we do. Let's say we want 4. Let's start with that. That's gonna require 16 of these, and it's gonna require of these. Yes, it is. Let's just run through that. It's almost 30 and so much round. Still crafting diamonds? Yes, we are. Enough for one more? Yeah. Enough for a few more, actually. Okay, while that runs, I'm gonna take off my watch. It's not necessary. We'll give it a bit of a charge. It's a couple of years old, so the battery is not as good as it was. But that's okay. Now, what was I thinking? I was thinking stream reactors. Reprocessor casing. Glass, we're gonna want the controller. We're gonna want the collector. Waste injector. So same thing here. Let's see. This is the good stuff we're gonna want. And we're gonna want to keep these also, but we're not gonna be super hardcore in the crafting of the things. So we'll keep these separated because they require each other, but the rest requires this, so that'll be fine. So that was the waste injector, and we're gonna want the fluid injector. We're gonna want the prismarine, this stuff. Then we have the output port. We're gonna need that. Dispenser, we'll make that like this, like that, and we're gonna need a power port. Still going? All right, I'll take it. I must have miscalculated something, but we'll take it. We'll take it for sure. And the fluid injector. Building the frame. Okay, so we need 32. I just want to do the quests. We'll build the stuff later. Foodstuffs. Fluix blocks, eh? Okay, cool. Okay. Charging? Yes, okay, cool. Just had to check. We're gonna need some more coal. Some reason. Magnet off, yes, thank you. Cool. Power, water, and cyanide to create plutonium. So we have 85k of cyanide. And he said power and water. So where do we want to put that? We probably want to keep it somewhere around here. I don't think we're going to bother about keeping it loaded 24/7. But it's gonna require a whole kind of setup thingy. So I guess we'll just do like one right here, here for now. So that's gonna be that. And there's gonna be a collector. What did it say? 7 tall. So waste injector is gonna go there. We just stick our thing there. We'll put our output there, and we'll put our power port here. Is that not correct? No, wait. We need the fluid injector, of course. There we go. Then we can put that away. We'll save this. And we can put that away. We'll just put that away for now. And we'll do a drawer. Take one of these, we'll stick that there. Like that. Put that up. and some power, like boop, boop. And on. So this should do its thing. Creating for us plutonium. Perfect. Let it go. Let's just add one of these to the thing so we don't cap out. Okay, so we have this bad boy. Now the Draconic core is nether star and ingots. And we're gonna need a crap ton of these also. Question is, like, how many do we need for starters? A bunch. Let's also make the next one. For crafting there is 20? 17 recipes. 2 111 111 112 and 2. So it's quite a few, but let's store that. Yeah, that was this one. And then we have this, and we have the Wyvern energy relay crystal. Cool. For now, we'll just keep these down here. Draconic cores. Draconic cores. Let's say we do 4. That's 16. We'll start with that. It's gonna take a minute, but that'll be fine. So we can look in what this one costs. That's a whole block of that stuff. All right. We're gonna require 16 for that to make all ours. Do we have that many? We do. So that's 16 of that. That'll be 32 of these. And 64 of that. All right, cool. Okay, so, all right. While we wait for that, anything in here we can just kind of finish? We have this thing. there is that. These are done, that's done. Laser wrench. Okay, that's gonna require a few things. So there we're gonna raw logic chip. That's something we craft like nilly-willy all the time, or we're gonna have to. We go there. And then we come back to the regular logic chip. We'll do these by the tens, I suppose. Not sure if I need to hold one of these, but we'll do it anyway. No. That had a thing. Then we have a laser node and a laser connector. Use regular glass, please. Okay, so we have an item card, fluid card. What did the item card say again? Okay, that's just these. Energy and redstone. Again, we're just gonna put this on the same thing. So these are optional. Then we have the filter stuff. Agile bow, the first archer. Has some shit. Salvaged. Cool. We're gonna need a basic filter, probably a counting filter, tag filter, mod filter, NBT filter. Same thing here, we're not gonna care too much. Hello, hello, hello. Optional, 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 optional. These are done. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. So we have this shit left. Put that away. Integer. Wrench. And let's see, logic cable. Let's do that. And there was a thing called a variable card. Cool. And we have three kind of importings. Interface and importer. Okay, and same for the stuff. So item interface and item importer. And then there's the fluid interface and the fluid importer. Very loud, but whatever. And apparently this is some good stuff when it comes to transporting stuff and things every which way without causing too much lag, they say. So we got some of that stuff going. Cool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. So I can take these two bad boys and this one. Toss that in there. And we're upgrading. Woo! It's probably this thing ticking. It's a bit loud. But yeah. I gotta do my window again. Give us a minute. Ooh, that's a bright light. There we go. I'm very impressed, Spicy, of you keeping up with me. Not complaining, very impressed. I barely keep a whole outfit myself. Yeah, no. All right. So then we are doing some of these. So we can also do these guys. So what's the recipe for these? Are they the same? Energy relay crystal. What did I say about windy? Just as I say it. Okay, so we can put that away. Okay, so we'll go to the sword. Two ingots, two relay crystals, controller and a core. I can see all the recipes in this one. God damn it. Yeah, so these are the same. Yeah. The wyvern tier is the same, and we have how many items? We have 10. All right. Let's get a chest first. To pop up there. We're gonna need that space. And while we are doing that, let's grab this. We'll use our own axe, this one. Cool. Good. Gotta give that some space. It's loud as shit. So we said 10. That's what we said. So we're gonna need 8 more of these. Boom, 10. And we're gonna need that's this one, yes, 10 of these. Boom. And the basic energy relay crystal, these we're gonna need 20 minus 2 because I had 2, right? No. So 2 times 10. And the same for these bad boys is also gonna be 2 times 10, right? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Did you finish? No. Of course not. Here we go. Cool. Very fine. Cool. Can I make... No. Yes. So we're gonna need an energy core. Cool. X energy core stabilizer. Wrong button. Particle generators. Okay, let's have a look again. So that's going to require 4 of that. 4 of this and 6 of that. And if we go to like tier 7, we're going to need 36. Cool. We're gonna need some pylons. Finished. Smells like it. 7. Perfect. Okay, so then we need this. Said optional, but we'll take it anyway. And this is going to require 378 of these bad boys. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. Anyways. Is it ticking? It is ticking. Yay! We are at 33, so that's gonna take a minute. That's gonna take quite a while, so probably Wednesday, if this here thing runs, depending on how fast things grow during the next couple of days. Lovely. So there's no other way to get these than from these. Oh yeah, we can, right. 4? I think we made 4 over here. I think we were missing 4 cruxes for these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's just slow, right? Yes. It's glorious. Okay, 30 of this. That's a good haul. Yeah, so we're waiting for 378 of these. It's gonna be a lot. That's okay. That's okay. Done, 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 done. That'll be done once we get to this level, I guess. We have to set up all of these recipes. That's gonna be some shit. Fluxgate. Oh yeah, I need to make the core first. Okay, so that's gonna wait. Finished? Already? That was fast. Pickaxe, pickaxe, shovel, shovel, bow, axe, hoe, chest plate. Cool. All right, decent. So I can remove that thing. We can come back here and have a look at the Draconic bow, because the recipe here would probably also be the same. So let's see what we need. Draconic energy controller. That's gonna be a recipe. That's basically it for recipes. So we're then gonna need 10 of these. Okay, we can do that. So 10 of those. We're gonna need 20 of these. And 40 of these. 40, 20, and yes, at Draconic, we're gonna need 10 of these. Like so. Yes. So, this, and that, and this. And then we can do this. And it should rock on. Perfection. Sweetness. Very cool. Yeah, that needs those in the end. So that's a separate recipe. We'll mark it up. We can take that away, and that's gonna require see. This, we're gonna need one of these. And we're gonna need 1, 2, 3. Six of these. And after that we're gonna need a sword, shovel, and a pickaxe. That is so loud. God damn. Sword, shovel, pickaxe, yes. 3, 6, 9, and 10, yes. Perfect. 4 left. Okay, so while we wait for that, we can collect some of these here. Rewards. We do like a good reward. Whoop. What else can we look at? Basic tools. This is basically just experience stuff. So we'll take it for sure. Whether this is gonna like do the explosion every time you do one of these, that's a pain in the behind. We could rock through silent gear also maybe. It's a bit boring. Because you have to make, well, these are optional. A bunch of these are optional, but it does make some good tools here and there. What are we missing on the applied? Oh yeah, the millions. Oh, finished? Not finished, but how the hell did my dank wind up there? Nobody knows. Cool. So we're missing the staff and the chest plate. Guess we can do that. Okay, cool. Okay. Pull down the curtain a little bit. Hopefully we can get rid of some of the noisiness. Just want the rewards. Mega bulk item storage. I will get to that somewhere down the line. doesn't really matter. Too many? Okay. Yes, it was. Too many. Sword. Pickaxe, axe, shovel. This thing, hoe, and that thing. Draconic staff of power! So then we're gonna shit. And we're gonna require the stupid modules. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need a quick toilet break. BRBs. Alright. So. We have that. Very good. Press the key at Draconic. Can I just do modules and I get everything? Looks like it. Okay. So. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue module. Is that about correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And this thing is a module core. That's probably what we're gonna need to make the first una modula core. Now then comes the elegant question: do we care how these are placed? Not really. Well, we'll keep this for itself because that's probably going to be a basis, and we just put the blues on one line. We put the red ones, the purple on one line, and red ones, and we have the black one in the end. If and when we get that far. Cool. Craft for me 100. Cool. Auto feed. Cookie. Damage. Oh, me. Potion of strength. Oh, shit. Yeah. Energy. Jump. And speed. Crap. Okay, so let's put cookie can go there, and these can just go down here. So we're gonna have to do smack. We are gonna need some potion stuff. Do we have any potions? We have some potions of resistance. Let's do at functional. I will have one of these. I would have one of these. I would have one of these. That's gonna fit 32. That's 16. And this is gonna be 8. Okay. If I take one of these and put in here, I'm gonna fit 256. That's perfect. X. So. Three of that, 3 of that, 3 of that. And then we're gonna need in dust potion thing. Potion brewer. We're gonna need a recipe for that. So we're gonna need 3 of these. Okay, so where the hell do we put that? Is that like a... That's probably a pyramid thing, I guess. Here. have channels. Fine. So if we do this, like that, yes. So we have water in here, good. Okay, so a potion of strength is awkward potion with blaze. An awkward potion is nether wart. Okay, so we're gonna need nether warts. Do I have spot for blaze? I do not. Let's make that. So we're also gonna need these. Okay, so if we in here export and let's see, if I put wart and blaze and lock that, and then I export wart, this, that, and water. Let's see how that looks. We'll add one. Input from the top. Blaze input, top. Bottle input, also from the top. And water input, also from the top. Device offline. Okay, can I have one more in between here? Thank you. Jesus. Okay, so we're getting the warts. We should get the powder and this stuff in here. Cool. Fueling up, getting bottles, getting water. So we should see awkward. No, first water bottles, cool. Awkwards. And then we should have potion of strength. Potion of strength. Cool. Let me put that there. And output will be bottom push. And I would add one of these for a maximum amount of 256. So we'll have awkward, and we will have again potion of strength. They will be pushed, and it'll do the loop. Very fine. So potion of leaping, that is rabbit's foot or wilden wing. Yes. Okay. Cool. Rabbit's foot we can craft. Lucky for us, we have come that far. Let's just put that there. Cool. Let's make 100. Okay, now do this have a spot in here? They do not, so we'll call that a drop. Because why not? So we're gonna need some crafting cards also, and we're gonna require the configuration tool. So we're gonna lock that. So that's gonna be awkward potion with rabbit, and awkward is again wart. So wart, rabbit, lock. We're gonna need a crafting card. You're gonna export wart, blaze, rabbit, bottles, and water. One acceleration card, so let's see. Bottle of water, yes. Wrong. Let's see, we're not gonna care about that. We need to finish the first thing first. So then we have a potion of leaping, and this thing stops. Then you can push to the bottom, and we can lock it. Cool. Love it. Oh, and we need to add this one. So, potion of swiftness. That's an awkward with sugar. Okay. So that'll be this, and that, and lock. We'll export wart, blaze, sugar, bottles, and water. We're not gonna require a crafting card for that. We did put an acceleration in, yes we did. Okay, so water bottle. This is glorious. I love the potion brewers. I don't love setting them up, but it is what it is. And lock. Okay. So then these are set, and we can do our things. So we're gonna require an AOE module. Forgot to link it. Why should that not work just fine? So a speed module requires a clock, which is says something as this. Okay, then let me put it in here for some reason. He does not like that. Why? Just a weird thing. Okay, so these actually have some decent rewards. That's cool. Okay. So if we go to next jump boost, potion of leaping, jump boost 2. So yeah, this is just a number 1. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I spotted a big white ball. Am I missing something? Do I have a big white ball? That? Or something else? These can actually also be grown. Do we need that? We'll add them just in case. We need to do ether gas also, that's true. And we can get rid of that though. Cool. Shit. Scheiße. Well, nothing to be done with it. Dragon's Breath, we have that. Ender collection module. Oh yeah, we need to do these first, of course. Potion of Strength. I haven't been drinking, no. Agua Adept. Then it's the Wyvern Feed module. Auto Fire module. Good. Then there is this, which requires a Strength 2. Swiftness we did. That's the sword. And then we have the Ender Collection module. We'll just do this, because why not? Wyvern Energy module. Wireless Energy Link. So that's the energy link, yes, yes. Wyvern flight module. Hill step module. Something as stupid as golden boots or everything. And then we have the jump, and that's going to require jump boost 2, probably. Selective something something module. Large shield. Mining stabilizer. Also a golden pickaxe. Night vision. It's a lot of modules. Okay, yeah, that was this. So then we're gonna need this thing. Splash potion of strength. God damn it. Slow falling. Damn it. This, and that's going to require a regular shield. Spruce is fine. Wyvern shield capacity. It's going to require more scrap. Shield control module. Shield recovery. Oh my lord. Speed. And then we have tree harvester. And undying module. Cool. So we need axe, shield, holy crapaloni. And that's going to require 6 more stupid potions. Oh. Strength, jump, and night vision. That's swiftness. Okay. That is potion of leaping plus glowstone. Potion of strength plus glowstone. So we're gonna need warts, blaze, and glow. We'll start with 3. Okay, so strength, give me strength 2, please. Perfect. Push. Lock. Okay, strength 2 is done. Then we have the jump. So that's basically leaping plus that stuff. And we have leaping here, which is rabbit's foots again. Crafting card. So that's gonna be this plus that plus that. Lock it. This. Regular water. Woo! What do we got? Gabriel! Welcome. I forgot to add the rabbit's foot to the exporter. So awkward. Give me jump. Give me leaping 2, por favor. Jump boost 2. Jump boost 2. Push. And lock. Cool. Night vision. That is awkward with golden carrot. So that is this. Gotta give that a space. So we got ourselves a new follower today. That's glorious. We have all the carrots in the world. That's good. Screw that. We'll fill that up. So let's see. We said awkward plus that. So that means we're gonna need wart, carrot, lock. So this, carrot, this, that, and water, and 1 acceleration. Fingers crossed. And 1 more crafting card for the carrots. So let's see. Bawa. Awkward. Pasiones con la night visiones. Cool. Push. Lock. Cool. So a potion of strength 2 with gunpowder. So here we'll then have this. Should be. So this, that. Then we follow with this. Then we follow with water. We give it one of these. Locked, yes. Okay, cool. Very exciting. Bottles. So we shall have water. Awkward. Yes. Strength 1. We're on the blaze. Strength 2. Boom. And then gunpowder, we should make this into splash. Yes. Cool. Let's switch these around. So we'll have the swiftness 2. That is a swiftness 2, which is then swiftness plus glowstone, which is sugar. So that would be this one. Wart, sugar, glow. So wart, sugar, glow, gunpowder. Swiftness 2 and gunpowder, yes, and that is swiftness and glow. Which is this? Yes, that should be correct. Let's lock that. So there'll be warts, sugar, glow, this, we need that, and this, and water. Give it one acceleration. Connect it. All right, let's see. Whoa. Splash potion of swiftness. Okay, so let's check. So this should be water. Yes. Awkward. I should put speed upgrades in here. And then we'll have swiftness. Yes. Speed 2. Glorious. And splash. Cool. Bottom. Push. Lock. Cool things. This one is already full. Almost full. Yeah, so probably don't need that. So next is Splash Potion of Slow Falling. So that's gunpowder, redstone, wait, what? So Splash Potion of Slow Falling. That's gunpowder. The potion of slow falling is phantom membrane in an awkward. So there'll be this. Phantom membrane. Awkward membrane splash lock. Okay, so water, awkward, that'll be slow falling, yes, and then splash potion, slow falling, yes, push and lock. Bit of lag when adding this because it's starting to become quite a big thing. B, we'll put that away. All right. So then we have that. Let's put that away. This, that, those. And why not? Let's just put that in there. At la 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 la. All right. Cool. I don't have recipes for hay bales. Oh lord. Why does he not want to make that? Okay, so that is the projectile gravity compensation module. That's a mouthful. This thing. Oh, it's the bigger one. Okay, so that's the 4-minute one. Okay. So that is the regular 131 with a redstone. Okay, let's try this lock, thank you. Okay, so give me water. Oh boy. It helps if you can read playing this game. Holy crap. Okay, so slow falling, they'll make it a splash. 130. And it'll be a 4-minute one. Done. Cool. So we'll come here, we'll say push. Really, really? Okay, so give me a chest. Okay, lock it again. Six, okay, cool. Give me one of these. Let's put that there. Take some of this, put that away, put that away. Give me some redstone. All right, let me get rid of this Darknine thing again. Cool. Oh, now we're getting some wind in here. Axe and that thing. So that'll be that thing and this thing. Am I seeing the wyvern for the heart thing? Yes. But not the axe or the shield thing, so we skipped a few, didn't we? No, we have that, and we have that. Okay, some weird stuff, but okay. And then we have this thing. All right. Any good stuff? Course. Nether stars, that's always good. Okay, so let's zoom in here. So green. Looking green. Yes. Guess I'm kind of missing one splash potion. All right. All right. Well, we're not going to waste anything, so that's why we do what we do. Lovely. Mega jump. Yeah, okay. He'll do it. What was I thinking? Okay, we have the Draconic Staff of Power, so I can get rid of that recipe. We're gonna keep that 8 of these. Okay, cool. Nice. Let's restock, and we'll do Draconic. Module. For some reason that does not list everything, because this is called a link. But whatever. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna require a bunch of cores. So let's see. We have 27. Okay, so let's say we do this is gonna be expensive and it's gonna take a minute, but it's gonna be necessary. And because I'm not always that smart, we'll get that thing going, making some more cores. While we wait, we'll put these up here. We'll make some of these. We're gonna need crap ton of cyanide anyway. Okay. So, extreme reactors. Yes, we have this stuff. A lotta fabbricatore. There we go. We gotta do it, we gotta do it correctly. Yes. So the fluidizer, that's gonna require, I think we need 2 or 3 of these guys. We're gonna need recipes. So fluidizer casing. Stupid water bucket. Fluidizer glass, cause why not? Controller, absolutely. Solid injector, you bet. Fluid injector, yes sir. Output port, gotcha. And the power port. Sir, yes, sir. I think 5x5 is the thing we make of these. Combine plutonium with yellorium to make verderium and used as fuel in a reactor, produces rosinite. We need this. fuel injection port. Or we're gonna make a new reactor. So we'll plant some cyanide to get a little bit of extra stuff compared to the things we get from our, what you might call it, reactor over there. Produces a bit and it's active 24/7, but we need more. Cool. Nice. Okay, so both of these stand still because I haven't set that up. Latex, we're producing and we're making some lava here. Thermal int. Okay, so give me 3. Boom, boom, boom. Still slow as fudge. We really don't need to speed it up, but it'll be better. Where did we stick the lava? Is that in here? That is in here. We can fit 2 million buckets. Nice. Cool. Verderium. Solid mixing, that's what we're gonna do. So we'll import plutonium and uranium blocks to make the verderium. Oh yeah, you're making that stuff, that's right. So this is also gonna be basically a bunch of towers pushing stuff back and forth. Yeah. Get wrecked. So let's see, we can put with liquid cyanide and plutonium ingots we get ludicrite. Let's just add an A and remove that. Insanite is with rosinite and energy, and rosinite we said what did it say? When used as fuel, Verderium produces rosinite as a reactant. Yes. So rosinite reactant, that comes there. Yeah, and then we'll pump the rosinite from the output into a thing. Yeah, we'll pump that into a reprocessor and add radiculite, which is from ludicrite and magentite. And magentite is what? Magentite. Yeah. Now with the rosinite, you can mix it with beniotite to create insanite ingots. And beniotite ore can be found there. So if we do Benny, I have 371 here. Let's check. Did I give this a spot in here? Yes. The way out, please. Holy crap. Lost in a pyramid with no, what you might call it? Labyrinth, and only one exit. Okay, so we are making this at a good pace. We'll just let that run. Right, so this might look like a job for our factory over here, this area. Why do you keep plucking up my grass or something? But we can have some of this stuff in here, I guess. Now, if I remember correctly, we're gonna need a few of these. that gonna make the outside look fugly? We're barely gonna notice it, but we can't have it. So we're gonna have to do this. Plutonium and yellorium. So that's gonna need 2 solid injectors. And that's gonna create a fluidizer output port. We'll stick that in the back. Perfect. I don't put this in here? No. Extreme reactor at the factory. Can we do back from here? We can. Right, so that's a good spot. Let's see. Cool. Okay, so these needs to be outside. So I guess let's do a little bit. Let's see, we need this one. We don't need 100, but we'll grab those. And we need a stack of these, and we will do sure. We're gonna lose a little bit of space, but I think we will appreciate that in the long run. I'm gonna add this also some way, somehow. Light, and we're gonna need some regular concrete for these. Cool. And let's grab this bad boy. Put that away. Do we have some brickos? We have tons of brickos. So shift right click that. We'll make it like so. We will then add our first reprocessor. Well, we'll start in the back. collector. So let's see, waste injector, that's in the top. We'll add for this. I'll have to do weird shit with the river here, but alright. Power tap that, output port should go here. Controller shall go here, output port shall go there. Fluid injector, that's the water. Well, guess that's gonna have to be here then. And then the rest should be able to be glass. Perfect. So then is the questionnaire. Plutonium. We'll have that facing this way, I suppose. Acceleraciones, probably not going to be necessary, but we'll do it anyway. Let's put that up. We grab this thing. Cool. It's doing it. I'm gonna need the think. Perfecciones and so you fit, we said 65,000. We have 80, so we can start this. So that's just gonna run. One every 2 seconds or something like that. That'll be fine. Storage controller, we're gonna need that. We're gonna have to set up kind of what looks like a workbench. Do we have things that's called tables that we can use? We don't have Macron stuff here. Alright, so we'll do a bit of spruce action. Here's our table. In the corner here we'll have this bad boy. That's not much of a This is very good, because then I can add this to it. Was that locked? That needs to be locked, or we're gonna be in big doo-doo. It is locked. Cool. We're gonna need some storage buses. One. We'll slap that on top. Call it 95. High priority, very important. Cool. So then we have plutonium in here. And what did we say? Combine plutonium and there'll be uranium. So by exporting uranium here and plutonium there, so we can then turn this little bad boy on. And then can I do that and this and that? Yes, very fine. Cool. So we are making Verderium. Can I get that in a bucket? No. You need to output it to something. Start a base, storage pyramid, up. Okay, so we have Verderium. Nice. Wait a minute. Storage pyramid. Up here, please. Let's... Let's not lose ourselves. So that's 128 bucket. That's 256 buckets. $8,000 buckets. Is that 131,000 buckets? 2.1 million buckets. 500,000 buckets. 1 million buckets. Okay, we'll stick with that. 500,000 buckets. That's a lot. We'll start there. Here. We'll start with 8,000 buckets. Yes. We'll do that. That's a good number. 3.5, 8 o'clock. Okay, dokie. Kidoki. So you're ever so slowly making this. So plutonium, use solid to fluid, solid mixing. So 2 of these and 1 of those makes 2 of these. Okay. So we use twice as much as uranium as plutonium. Okay. And that makes 2 buckets per operation. Good to know. That means we're gonna do this. So we can turn that off. We don't need cards for that. Calisto, you're an idiot. Sorry. If you need to turn it off, you just turn this thing off. All right. And we would then take a little bit of that away, and we will add that thing. Okay, do we have any cool fences? We don't want to use that. We do have the black steel fence, so that is kind of cool, but it's a hard sell. Not so cool. Let's see walls. Can do quartz brick walls. Mushroom stem walls, that can also be decent, I suppose. Cut tough. Do we have any tough? We have some tough. Do we have any tough? Basically none. Can I craft tough? I can. Fire and stone essence. We'll add a recipe for it. And we'll stick that down in the things here. So craft for me. Well, before we do that, we go here, we go to the storage pyramid, and we just need to check. Do I have a space for tough? I do. Very smart. So let's say we do 20k. Tough cut. So tough cut wall is made like that. That is made like this. And that's totally stupid right away. Hopefully they are cool. So this would then need to face basically a brick wall. I suppose. Haven't decided the width of that thing yet. No. Maybe. Maybe. Not too shabby. We'll figure out the rest of this stuff eventually. $31.61. Is that number going up? 164. I didn't turn this off, did I? No. Yeah, it's increasing, so we should be good actually. This one though is slightly going down. I can swear it was 80 when we started. We'll let it run. Nothing depends on the cyanide except these things right now. We're gonna need about that many. Cut tough. Give me a couple. So for instance, in the corner here, if we are to put in 2 of these, how is that gonna look? We'll add maybe just the one. We'll start with the one. Cut tough. There is a cut tough brick also. Which does not look too bad. Having some fun now. Framed. Some of this and some of that. Yes. Now we're talking. The width of this is squish much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Cut tough, and they also have one of these guys, which is very nice. We need to do this one, that one. So we'll take about 50. Da 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 da. Wait, what? All right. Right. Okay, so what's this stuff? Is that air in here? No, it's not. Okay, so dirt. Dirt it is, and we'll take that. about something like that, I suppose. Cool. Yes. Sounded like it round. Not gonna see too much of this anyway, so we're not gonna do too much about it. But we'll add some. Something like that. Cool. All right. And then we go to the starter base. Do I not have... No. No. Where the heck did I put it? Did I stick it up here? Not here. Not there. I had it on the stairs here. Did I move it in here? For use with some stuff? No. I made it, I picked it up, and I put it somewhere. It's right there. So if we do... Okay, so let's do cut again, and let's grab this. Give me a couple extras. And we do glow stone. Because this one has the possibility to make some little kind of cool lights. So how... Okay, it doesn't take that. What if we just do some regular tough? That would be, actually, that would be cooler in... Let's try that. How does this look? That looks kind of cool. They too tall? I think maybe they are. Yeah, that feels more correct. Cool. Let's put that up, put it up, put it up. B, put it up. All right, very nice. This is starting to look very awesome. Let's get rid of that stuff. We really should have. We need to get this area a bit more smooth, sorted out. So we need to add this as a part of my background picture for my. I need to get my thumbnails done for this stuff. That's for sure. Because we are starting to get a rather awesome looking world, I think. This is no place to stay. All right. Whoopsie. I'm guessing we'll call that cool for today, basically at exactly 4 hours. We'll be back on Wednesday, and not quite sure about the time, but I would guess around somewhere between 3 and 4 p.m. Got a few errands to run, so we'll be back once they are done. So around 3 or 4 p.m. So be ready for it, and I'll see you then. Bye now.